Get the fuck out the way, man. Alright. So what are we going to talk about today?
Coming to you live. 512. Alright, what the fuck are we going to talk about?
From the backwards 215.
Let's see. Y'all hear about... No, that's depressing.
No, I'm not trying to talk about that. Let's talk about motivational bullshit.
Yo.
Okay. I'm getting framed. Motivation is for losers. That's what the title of this video is going to be called. Let's talk about it.
Dude, motivation is all common sense, but like, you know, all sense ain't common nowadays. But, you know, it's all bullshit. Alright, it's not all bullshit, but this is the one thing you need to know right here. This is what I learned from Andy Frisella. You guys probably know him. Basically what he said was that, you know, A plus B equals C. Figure out what you want. You figure out how to get there. And you get it. A, figure out what you want. B, you do exactly what you need to do to get there. C, the result. That's honestly it with anything. Like, not just talking about success, you know, in life or like attaining money. No, I mean in terms of getting a significant other, in terms of being the best at a sport, whatever it may be. It's A plus B equals C. That's a life equation. That's really all you need to know. And hard work, obviously, persistence, consistency. Shit and Think and Grow Rich. Probably read it. Desire, persistence, consistency type shit. That all relates to. But that's really all it is. You know, desire. Figure out a plan. Work the plan. Execute. Boom. That's it, dude. Everything else you hear is bullshit. Honestly, like, and we've listened to a lot of motivational shit. Like a lot. I love it. I love motivational stuff. Like, you go on YouTube, you know, you watch all those videos with the hype up music at the beginning. It's fun. Like, don't get it gets your blood pumping. It gets you hyped. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'll watch, if I'm not feeling motivated, like during the day, like I'll just pick it out and I'll type in hard work and like desire on fucking YouTube and the video comes. I'll watch it just to get me hyped up if I need it. But the thing is, what actually Gary Vee said,
he was talking about himself. By the way, I don't know if you got it. If you caught that, you just contradicted yourself.
What did I say?
You were talking about... I said, let's talk about why motivation is for losers, right? And so beforehand, we were just talking about this Gary Vee video, advice to a 20-year-old. And so Gary Vee, love him to death. His motivational content, he regurgitates the same stuff because in the world of motivational content, there's only a few things you can say. And the thing is people say these same things over and over and over again. Like he was saying, desire, find the plan, execute, and then you'll get whatever you want. Now, the thing with this is everyone in the world of motivation and public speaking and doing all those seminars and stuff regurgitates 99% of the same things. They're all saying the same thing. Work hard, work your plan, and execute on your plan, and then you'll get what you want.
How I contradict myself?
But I'm talking about, you just said, before off camera, that motivation is for losers, that you hate motivational content. But you still use motivational content.
Well, I don't like it, but you know, you don't stop doing everything you don't like. Cause sometimes you have to do it. You see what I'm saying? Like sometimes you got to do the shit you don't want to do.
So
and like
basically, my question: why do you need the external motivation?
Exactly. I was actually gonna get into that before you fucking interrupted me. But you know, there's some. I'm gonna get into it. But like, there's some days when you do need it. Like legit, everyone. Like, you know, even The Rock and even the most motivated motherfuckers, they need it. Some days they're just not feeling it. Some days I'm not feeling the gym. I'm not energized. Maybe I didn't get a full night rest or something like that. I'm just not feeling it. So I need that motivation. But it's not really that. It's not that I need it. It's just that, like, I don't know. I just need a little something to get me going. But like you said about needing external motivation. Mm-hmm. You should not need motivation to do what you love. If you really love something,
well, that's true. That's a good point.
You don't need motivation.
Yeah.
You should just do it. It should be second nature. It should be natural. If you really need motivation, it's not something you love.
Yeah, like you don't need motivation to go to the gym every day. Yeah, I don't need motivation to pick up the guitar and play.
Like you might not want to. Like you might not be feeling it that day, but that you shouldn't need motivation. Like, okay, I need something to hype me up so I can do this thing. No, that's called a chore.
I need motivation to do schoolwork.
Right, that's a chore.
That's a fucking chore, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's a chore. Like that's something you don't want to do.
But the thing is I have the blueprint to execute on what I want, on what job I want to do if everything, goes to plan. Like I have the blueprint for investment bank. Like I have the blueprint from finance. But like, it's all about me getting the chores done.
That is true.
You know what I mean?
That is.
So like sometimes you need to motivate yourself to just get through the process. So I think the only way to win in that scenario is to try to love the process. Is try to love the chore.
You better love the process. If you don't love it, you're just gonna give up. You gotta fall in love with the process, like Kobe said.
You gotta love the process of doing the chores and being on the off days and not feeling it in the days where you don't feel it.
Trust the process, like Joel Embiid said, like the whole Sixer shit. It's true though. Yeah. You gotta trust the process, honestly.
Yeah.
And like what you said about doing the chores so you can eventually get to where you want to get to. You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes like you want to live your dream life, but in order to get to your dream life, you got to do shit you do not want to do.
Yeah.
Like you got to sacrifice who you are.
Nobody wants to work 20 hours a day.
Let me say that again. You got to sacrifice what you are for what you want to become, and that's the truth. Like it's like if you want to.
Where'd you get that from, by the way?
Who did I?
It was
was it E.T.? It was Eric Thomas.
Eric Thomas.
E.T.
Yeah.
You guys know.
On the one.
You want to succeed as bad as you want to be able to be
a
successful guy. Yeah.
See?
But like
regurgitated.
yeah. Real shit. But I'm trying to bring up like an example. Like an analogy. Like it's like a boxer. Like Muhammad Ali said. He said he didn't want to train. You know what I'm saying? He hated training, but he loved being a fucking champion. Mm-hmm. But he hated every second of training. But he knew that if he trained, he would become a champion. And that's literally what it is. It's what it is, man. Like, there are some lucky ones that, just enjoy, legit love every part of their unique process, which is awesome. But for a lot of us, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to become, if you want to, work on Wall Street or some shit like that. Yeah. Like, you don't want to be fucking, breaking all these numbers down and going to these math classes and doing this shit. That's not fun. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be it. But that's not how life works, dude. Life's tough. Like, you got to go through the bullshit. And you come on the other side and winning eventually. Like, what movie was that? Fucking
what
movie was that?
When
they were in jail with Morgan Freeman?
Oh, Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah,
Shawshank Redemption.
When he said the guy literally crawled through mud. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Crawled through shit. Sorry. Like legit shit.
2 miles or half a mile of shit to get out.
To get to freedom. Yeah. That's literally what life is. Like crawling through shit.
Through miles and miles of endless shit.
Miles of endless shit. And listen, the director didn't do that by accident. He did that shit on purpose.
Stephen King, right?
Yeah, he's a genius. Yeah. A genius. He did that shit on purpose. You gotta crawl through shit, miles and miles of it. Sometimes, most of the time, to get to freedom, to free yourself, to get to where you want to be, and that's real shit. Like I haven't even watched that movie, but you were telling me about it, and like, dude, that's life.
You haven't even watched it? Oh, you need to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but that's life.
Let's see. Vin Diesel, right? I was watching this thing, and Vin Diesel was on an interview, and he was talking about how he wanted to act. Like, that's all he wanted to do was act. And he was acting till he was like 25 years old before he even got a job. And then he finally got that job. He went to so many, thousands and thousands of auditions, and finally got that big break. That's the... Let me re-say that. That is the shit you gotta crawl through. Done.
Shit, done.